asking.
I'm Alex.
What is this called again? I remember doing this shit. I remember doing this. Ah! So I just realized the hooks where the nails are gonna go. It's about an 1/8 off, so I have to fix it. Who are you asking? I'm Alex. So I want to give out a big shout out to all of you, to everybody, all the people who supported me, all the people that helped me play test, all the people that I learned to get better as a player and just have fun playing the game. All the people I played along the way, along the years at regionals, YCSs, and locals. I want to thank all of you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here making this content and I wouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But we just hit 200 subscribers, and now that we did, I got a little motivated. I was like, you know what, it's time to put up the Blue Eyes poster. And you know what, I also put up a Tanjiro Demon Slayer poster just because the movie just came out. I was like, fuck it, I know I got a little bit more room, like around this area. I gotta fill that up, and then that little area right there, right next to the Cupsy Wupsy, you already know. But I want to thank all you guys, and in doing this, I'm thinking, now that I hit 200 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. I don't know what kind of giveaway I'm gonna do yet. I'll probably, if I don't do it on the next video, it'll definitely be like the one after that. I'll mention something. I just need to think about what I can give away. But I do want to give away. I want to give back because you guys have helped me out a lot. We hit 200 subscribers, like I said, and we're here. We're out here. We made it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Our goal is to hit 500 subscribers this year. That's about 4 months left. We got this. You guys can help me out. We can do this. We can do this. And for a special thing today, I'm going to show some test hands on my latest video. So let's do some test hands. Hey guys, before we get started, I just want to point out, less than 4% of you are subscribed that are watching my content. The rest, that means like about 96% of you guys that are watching my content are not subscribed. It's free. Just look down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys are liking my content. Hey, it motivates me to make more videos, and it benefits you guys for getting all this content. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and let's continue on with the video. So this is the Fiendsmith, Artmage. So we're gonna see what we can do with the test hands here. So let's just do a little riffle shuffle. You already know Power Shuffle don't work. It doesn't work. You already know. Just watch Distant Coder's videos. It doesn't work. Just riffle shuffle 7 to 10 times, and then that's a good enough thing. You just gotta know how to riffle shuffle, you know, and that just takes practice. Practice makes perfect. And honestly, my background looks a little bit more cleaner now that it's hanged up, however you want to say it. Now that it's hung up. Oh well. Well, what I do know is Yu-Gi-Oh, so this is where we go. So we'll do a little riffle shuffle. We'll pass the opponent to cut. Boom. First 5 cards. Fiendsmith, Medius, Fiendsmith, Fualos. Wow. Well, obviously this is like not a great hand, but let's just see what we can do with this hand. So the field spell locks you after you discard a spell to declare a name, once you do that, you're locked into summoning Media Superior, Artmage, and from the extra deck. So what that means is after I discard, I can make Requiem, but then I can't tribute Requiem to summon an Engraver or Lacrima from the deck or hand, because that's where I get locked. I can't summon anywhere other than from the extra deck. Everywhere else has to be Media or Artmage. So we'll start with Engraver. We'll put Engraver over. We'll put Engraver. Yeah, we'll put Engraver right there. That's our graveyard. To add Tract, activate Tract. Add the Lurie, discard the Lurie. Mandatory effect Lurie. We'll link it off. We'll go into Requiem. We'll put our graveyard right here. We'll Requiem effect to summon. So right here, since we already have, we can just summon the Engraver, and then we'll go Engraver effect, shuffle the Lurie to summon it, and then just put it all the way over here. Make our Caesar. So now we are protected from Nibiru. So then now we're just normal Medius effect, summon the Power Patron, and then on summon activate. It's not on summon, but it is a quick effect to fusion summon. We'll make the Deactress. All right, and then effect of this guy right here. Okay, so what we can do is, I guess we'll add, actually, you know what, that doesn't really do anything, so we'll add the Trap. Obviously, opening up 2 Engravers, 2 full, it's like not a great thing going first, but we were able to end on a disruption. So right here we have 2 Solemn Warnings, so basically 2 monsters that can negate anything that special summons a monster, spell, or trap. An Omni negate only if we control 3 types. So we're gonna have to shotgun this in the standby or in the draw phase. We'll summon the Terra. You either summon the Terra or you summon Fiendamith. Depends on what you're trying to go for and what matchup you're going against. So if you summon the Terra, you have a Warrior, Fairy, and Fiend. The Actress needs to have 3 different types to negate, and Fiendamith needs to have 3 different types to also drop at the board. So, but then that's about it. But if you do, instead of Fiendamith, you do Litera, you go Litera effect, summon the Power Patron, add this back to hand. After you've already used your Omni negate, after you've used both Caesar negates, then you go summon and you make these 3. You make this, and then since you resolved Awakening, they can't respond to the fusion summon, and they couldn't have negated the activation of Power Patron to fusion summon. So then since they can't respond here, you can go Power Patron Chainlink 1 to search, and that's pretty much all you have. So then what you do next is you chain Nerve of the Power Creation to change the effect to board wipe all his cards. And then that's it right there. So it's supposed to be engraved. So it'll be just like that. And then when it goes back to you, you just draw your turn. You say you draw this. Doesn't really help, but you gotta have to control. Yeah, but that's about it. Now this is obviously, it's not gonna be that one, but one thing you could do is like you can at the follow-up turn, like let's just say we did draw, all right, we drew into another Medius, we can go Medius Engrave to summon, shuffle back this, the Medius in hand, and then you summon the Power Patron, and you can just make the Omni negate again. Boom. And then you can go Finmail if I had it, but you know, and then you search again. And you search for another spell. This time you wouldn't want to chain because you also have the Actress. So the Actress, you could be like a chain activate to change its battle position, and then chain to board wipe, and then you can change the battle position, and then this is pretty much game right here. All right. I know what you guys are gonna say. Riffle Shuffle wasn't a good shuffle, but it's randomized. There's no way there's not gonna be some cards they can't be together, you know. Just watch this hand. We're gonna, because at the regionals I did over the weekend, I did a power shuffle, and then my opponent's like, I hope you don't brick, and I was like, man, anytime someone tells me that I'm gonna brick, I drew 2 Droplet, 2 Engraver. I was like, kind of like what I did right now. 2 Engraver, 2 Fua. Obviously going second, that shit would be broken, but going first, and you typically want to go first, you know. So let's do another test hand. Cut it. So we got Ash. Oh my gosh, Medius, Lacrima, Laterra. Okay, so we have double Ash. That means one of the Ashes can stop Fua or Perulia, and then you have an Ash for their turn. So essentially, this is pretty much gonna be all Artmage combo, because you know we're not gonna be able to search for anything. So because if I normal Lacrima, we can end on Caesar. Actually, you know what? I'm just wondering if it's better to end on the Fiendsmith part of the engine, or if we do just Fiendsmith, we can end on Desiree, a Gumday Desiree. Let me see. Lacrima, Dup Engraver, go into sequence summons Engraver summon back, and then go into sequence fusion summon, make the Lacrima summon back. You can make a bow. That's or we make we fusion summon with the 2 engravers. We'll Lacrima make Desiree, and then make a Gumday, and that's about it. So probably Artmage is probably the better route. Save the Lacrima for follow-up. So we'll go normal summon. Let's see what we can do with. Can't really do much actually. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah. So we'll go summon Power Patron, effect to fusion summon. Make the Deactress, and then effect to search. I think right here. We just search this. Yeah, we'll search this, and then we'll activate the field spell. And then just because we control an Artmage card, let me see. I mean, it's not really. I think because we didn't draw into a spell, it's probably not wise to do the Artmage cards, because what I had the trap. I think the only thing I could do is, so what is that? How many summons is that? That's 1, 2, 3. So I guess what I can do is, instead of adding this, now we can end on something. You know, play around nib and end on something. So instead of adding the field spell, we'll add the trap. We'll add the trap. Special, and then set the trap. And then we have Ash. In case we use Ash for their Fua, let's say we use our first Ash for Fua, and then we have an Ash and a Lacrima in hand. So with the Lacrimas for follow up. So right here we'll again just go in the draw phase, activate Awakening, summon Fiendamith. So then now, because we're like this, I can go. So now we still have an Omni Negate. We played around Nib, so 4 summons. Omni Negate, Droplet, and then she can bring back this. And now a cool interaction is we can do this, right? Summon this. Fiendamith has an effect where they can't target level 6 or lower. So they can't target this, and they can't target the Litera or the Graflare. So right here you can just kind of sit on this, and then after you use your Omni Negate, you can fusion summon. Using that, and you make the Nerva power of creation again, and then you go effective search. So we'll search for, search for field spell. Now we have follow up, and we still have it. Let's say we Ash 2. So then now we can wait for a board state where we can drop it the whole board. Let's say they're going for game, and just be like, quick, is this a main phase? Yeah, they're in the main phase, so before they enter battle, so we'll just go activate Fiendamith to drop it the board, and then chain to destroy the whole board. So that's like another hand. Let's see. Let's do another one. Cut. It's from the opponent. Droplet, Lurie, Fua, Etherealize, and Engraver. Alright, so this is pretty much all Fiendsmith. So the one thing we could do is we'll just go Engraver. Engraver, add Tract, activate Tract. We actually have Lurie already, so add the Lacrima. Discard the Lurie effect to summon. There we go, and then link away. So this should be a good hand right here. So because we drew Etherealize, it's a good hand too. So we'll go effect, summon, just summon the Engraver, and then we'll shuffle back the Lurie to summon the Engraver, and then we'll make, you already know, the King, the High King Caesar. So there you go, boom, boom, boom. Now, what we're gonna do is we go Etherealize, send for cost, Immedius, and then we'll look at their top of the card or the deck, either place it at the top or the bottom, and then we can shuffle back our Fua in hand to summon the Medius. And then now you go Medius effect to search or summon. If the only thing you have is Medius, so one thing you could do, if you don't have, we drew Engraver, but if we didn't have any of the Fiendsmith stuff and you only had Theorealize, you can go Theorealize, dump dump this, look at the top card, shuffle any random card, any random monster you have, summon this, and then instead of special summoning the patron, you just add it to hand. And then you can just if you keep going in your combo, you'll search Medius again, and then you can fusion summon. And then right here, then you just banish, call it a light fiend, and then go into full Fiendsmith combo. But because we drew Fiendsmith, we don't have to do that. So there you go right here. So fusion summon into the Deactress again. Effect is search. What do we have in hand? Droplet. Okay, so we have a spell to discard right here. So we'll activate Field Spell. We'll activate Field Spell, and then we'll discard to search for Graflare. And then you go Graflare effect in hand to summon and set, and the card we're setting is Alteration. And then you activate Alteration. Because we have Field Spell, we can search for any card. So we'll search for Awakening, and then we'll discard called Latera, and then special Latera effect in hand to special, add back. And then what you can do right here is you just discard it again and call Finmill. Okay, and we'll activate the special and then draw, so our opponent will cut, and then ooh, an Ash. That's nice. That's nice. So this is our board right here. Honestly, this pretty much, this board is kind of unstoppable. It's gonna be hard for them to break. An Omni Negate, a Spell Trap pop, drop it the whole board, 2 monster negates for special, or 2 negating summons, and then we also drew an Ash. And then another interaction is we can banish Awakening to target Latera, and then chain Latera to summon the Power Patron. So go right here, and then this goes to hand. And then like I was saying earlier, Finmo protects this one and protects these 3 from being targeted, so they pretty much have to use all their resources to Finmo because they can't target basically my power plays. And then once they get rid of that, then I can just like fusion summon. So after I've already, so I don't, in hand I have a Lacrima and a Terra. So next turn, so this is banished. Next turn I can go Latera, add back Alteration, so that's follow up. So what we can do is, after we've used the negate, the Omni Negate, after we've used both Caesars, spell pop, and drop at the board, we'll go into Power Patron. Power Patron will fuse these 3 into this guy. And this is when we're ready, you know, when we're ready to do that. If they enter battle, then we have to do it, or probably not. Even if they enter battle and they're trying to beat over this, I'll allow it, because then I can just banish this to negate the attack. So then they kind of messed up there. But once that happens, on summon, we will Power Patron to search, and if they don't stop this, then we go chain to board wipe. And then it comes back to you. You draw for a turn. You drew Medius, which you can shuffle back by summoning the other Medius. So right here you can just like normal Lacrima, whatever. Actually, you don't even need a normal Lacrima. You have enough. All your Fiendsmith stuff is in the grave. and their board should be clear because of this. And if it's not, then you just go effect of the actress, change the battle position, chain to change the effect, and then board wipe again. Summon, effect. You go activate Fiendamith to special. But actually, before we do that, one thing you could do too is you can just summon Engraver, shuffle Engraver, summon, and then you can go. If they start a board, you go sequence, target, send something, and you go special Medius by shuffling back. Since we drew a Medius, we can shuffle back the Medius. Synchro summon here. Make Chaos, banish a card, and then you go Fiendamith, draw a card. We draw into the field spell. So this is a pretty good board. The deck can do a lot. The deck can do a lot for sure. We'll do one last test hand. Pass it to the opponent, they cut. Alright, last hand. Ash, Littera, Ash, Full all those, Littera. Wow, great card going second. Yeah, this is a going second hand. You just go full and keep drawing, keep trying. Okay, now let's do a good hand. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I skipped 6, but anyways, that's enough. I'll offer to cut. You see a good hand. Droplet, Lacrima, Power Patron, Engraver. I mean, right here is just pretty much. What can we end on here? Actually, can we make? Let's try this out. So we can go Engraver. Search Lacrima. Sorry. I'll do another hand because I mean that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the whole board. The previous combo, that was pretty much the whole board. Let's just see what we can do with just Fiendsmith cards. So I showed you when you draw both. I showed you when you only draw Artmage, and then when you only draw earlier when it was only Caesar. Actually, you know, I didn't even show this. So let's just see what we can do with just. What am I searching for? Lurie. Let's see what we could just do with just Fiendsmith. So add the Lurie, discard the Lurie, special the Lurie because it's mandatory, and then we'll just link it away to sequence effect, summon, and then we can just dump the last one, honestly, just to get it out. Did I draw into one? I did draw into one. Never mind. So no effect. So right here we can just go to sequence. Sequence effect. Shuffle this back. Shuffle. Actually, you know what? No, it has to be. Shuffle these two back. I could also use from hand too, but we'll shuffle those two. Summon. Where are you at? First time we're summoning this today. Summoning this guy, the Lacrima. Lacrima effect is summon. And then we'll make this. Caesar, wherever you're at, Caesar. Make Caesar here. We haven't normaled. Actually, we have normaled. So I'm wondering if I should have done this differently. I guess what I should have done was I should have used one in hand. That's what it is. I needed to use when I fusion summoned the Lacrima, I should have used the engraver in my hand too, so that way I can have an engraver here. And then we just summon engraver, make this, summon. If we had an extra body, how would we get an extra body here? I'm trying to see if we can go into a bow. If can't really go into a bow, so we just go into see if we make a gum day. Gum day doesn't do anything. We just make SP Little Knight. And this would be our board right here. I think if we... I don't know what I could have done differently. No, I think that was it. So normally you would make this, but if you're going against Yummy, you would make a whole different thing. So what did I have this in hand? I had this in hand, this in hand. I had double engraver in hand. So that you pretty much want to end on Caesar and SP. That's what you can do. But if you're going against Yummy, you go engraver, add track, add the Lurie, discard the Lurie, special summon the Lurie because it's mandatory. Then you link it away. Caesar doesn't really interact well with Yummy, so you want to make Desiree. So we'll go into this summon out the engraver, and then we'll normal, no effect, make the sequence. Shuffle back 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, shuffle back the Lurie. Because it just takes a Fiendsmith engraver and 2 light fiends. Yeah, so we'll shuffle these 3 to make this. Shuffle back. Shuffle back the Requiem to summon engraver. You know what? No. I don't even think I shuffle back. I think you just make a gum day here. Oh, you know what? And then right here you can go now you can go engraver, shuffle back the Requiem, summon out, and then you make a bow. There we go. You make a bow. Cool. Make a bow, and then you go a bow, discard. We'll just discard the Power Patron to banish itself, and then we can summon back the Agumde. And then effect a search for follow-up. Or search. Oh, you know what? We can search the trap here actually. And now we have an interruption. Oh, now we have an Omni Negate. 2 Omni Negates actually. Well, actually no. It would have to be. We'll see actually. So because we discarded, so we'll discard Power Patron to banish and then summon back the Agumde. Power Patron will search for the trap. So now we have 2 cards. End phase, this card will come back. We'll set these 2 cards. I guess we have to we'll have to keep the droplet in hand as a discard for a bow. Just in case. So then like we just go awakening, summon. So we have 2 options here. We can summon Medius summon the Power Patron fusion summon. But then the thing is we have 2 fiends, so we need to have 3 different types to Omni Negate. So the other thing what we can do is summon Latera. Boom. We still need 3 different types actually. Yeah, they need 3 different types to fusion summon. No, actually, you know what? I don't think it was the play to do this then, unless it's just to do follow up. Maybe it's good. Maybe we do this. That way we can just go Medius summon back an owl, and then fusion summon into this guy. He won't be live, but I will add another search, so you can add the field spell. And then we also have Medius Engrave, which is good. Having Medius Engrave, that means we can shuffle back anything. Oh, you know what also we can do is, this is all fiends, illusion. Yeah, so we could do a bow pop, or you know what, I think we would save the Abao. We'll just go Agumde, target the Desiree, summon it, and then it gets equipped. And then we can go either pop or discard. So there's our hand. We can discard the droplet, and we can summon out. We can summon this out. And then now we have 3 different types. We have illusion, fiend, and fairy. So now we have an Omni Negate. We already used this. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Because there was nothing else we could have summoned. An engraver, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. There you go. That's a pretty good board right there. That's just with Fiendsmith and actually having this on accident. But if we didn't have Fiendsmith, if we didn't have Artmage, it would pretty much just be this. An Omni Negate that can negate 3 cards, and then a non-target pop, or if they get rid of this, you bring it back, type shit. But there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these test hands. If you like more, if you would like more test hand videos, let me know. Comment down below what your deck of the format is gonna be, and what deck you kind of don't want to see. You know, what don't you want to play against, and what are you playing? You know. But hey, I want to thank you guys again. Thank you guys for being with me. We hit 200 followers, 200 subscribers actually, and we're just gonna keep going. I'll let you guys know maybe in the next 2 videos about what type of giveaway I'm thinking about doing, because I want to give back to the community for helping me out. And our goal is to hit 500 subscribers this year. We have like less than 4 months to do it. Actually less than 3 months. So we just gotta keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing out content, and I need your guys' help so we can reach that goal, all of us together. And the more subscribers I get, the more I want to give away, and that's gonna benefit all of us. Deuces. If you made it this far in the video, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Drop your feedback in the comments below, whether it's love, critique, or even ideas for future videos. And hey, I'm on a mission to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button and share it with someone who might enjoy it as well. Every click matters, and it gets us one step closer to our goal. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.